It's time for a new review. Let us look within for answers as to what we want to seek in this new game. We can only find true brilliance in our own mind if we choose to chase the errors of our ways. Only then can we become more in tune with what is truly meant. You see, confusion is no trick. It's but a tool of the trickster.
Alright, cut the crap. What the hell am I even saying here? Well, I sure as hell don't know. This game is just contagious, I guess. It makes you spew out nonsense like none other. Yes, let's talk about Shaolins Road now. A game which was very generously given to me by YouTube user Tanuki KGA. I never played this before and I'd really like to thank him for sending this to me. You're awesome, man. Shaolins Road is a game released in 1995 by the hands of Infogrames. It's one of the few games that just left me truly bewildered. I just don't know what to make of it. Were they serious when making this? The ever so popular notion, what were they thinking, crossed my mind quite a lot while playing this game. It's like an interactive adventure which consists of various mini-games, most of which are really annoying, tedious and just no fun to play. It plays out in China of old, and apart from some basic knowledge on acupuncture, I'm really no expert on Chinese history, so I can't really complain about any inaccuracies that might be there. I have a feeling that's a real shame, but no worries, there's enough crap to go over anyway. You play the role of Tsu Yu, the son of some old guy who gets killed over a sword called Li Riad. The story is told in the oh so typical cartoon style we all know as cheapy Meishan. It just looks horrible and the acting is atrocious.
Alas, no secret can escape Governor Chen Che-ho.
A curse on Wang Yu! May my anger strike him down! Li Ri will soon be here in the temple of Shaolin!
At the command of Chen Che-ho, the Sons of Lightning went hunting. As fearsome warriors, they sowed death and harvested hate, which in turn harvested vengeance. What? Oh no. Lerion, oh no!
Chen Che-ho, I swear to you I'll punish you for your cowardice!
Ah, my son. Oh, my son, my son. You must get... Lady, you must get it back.
Father, please answer me, please. No! Father, I swear to you, I will avenge the blood that is on my hand.
Actually, atrocious is even an understatement here. This even manages to fall below the it's so bad it's good category and just goes straight on to being shameful. It's that bad. It also doesn't help that most of the characters you meet just talk pure nonsense.
Halt there! An elderly lord gave this path to me. Thanks to donations I survive on a small pittance. Strength, swiftness, precision, concentration, or resistance. By the light of the day you must find the key to these riddles.
It's like they thought it'd be a cool idea if NPCs used old wise sayings and talked in riddles. Having some mystic babble now and then can be fun, yeah, but it's real art to make that sound believable and relevant in the context in which it is used. Here, most of the time, it sounds like they just shout out random gibberish, which has nothing to do with what is happening. Or maybe I'm just too stupid to figure out the essence of their spiritual teachings, I don't know. So let's talk about actual gameplay. To get that sword back, you will have to travel to the Shaolin Temple. There you will be judged on the skills you have acquired in 5 disciplines, which are strength, speed, precision, resistance and concentration. To build these disciplines you'll need to travel the land and study in the 5 temples by completing their minigames. Losing in the temples only costs you time. Winning the game, however, will give you 10 points for that discipline. Apart from the temples, you'll also encounter other characters along the way who will challenge you to some more minigames. Some are the same as the ones in the temples, others are different and can affect more than one discipline. If you lose, you'll lose points in those disciplines. If you win, you gain 1 whole point in those disciplines. You can either travel by using the arrows on the screen or by bringing up the map and choosing your path to enlightenment on there. One huge problem I have with traveling is that once you have defeated a foe and move on, he or she will still be there. So if you want to travel the same route again, for instance after finishing a temple that's past that point, Then you'll have to face off against them again. Seeing how most of the minigames are very tedious, this gets really annoying. Let's talk about some of those minigames. There is a Simon Says-like game where you need to follow a merchant through the streets. You just repeat the steps they take. Pretty easy. The running animation is just awful, let alone the sound they make. Just listen to that panting and those bare feet hitting the wood. Lovely. Another one has you shooting arrows. It's nearly impossible to aim the thing the first time you play it. You just need to learn where the arrows go when you shoot. I couldn't figure out how to actually win the arrow challenge at the temple at first. I figured you needed to shoot the snakes, so I did. The last one just wouldn't die though. Well, guess what? You need to guide the snakes to the cage in the back by shooting it full of arrows. What kind of logic is that? Then there is the fighting, and oh my lord, does this game hurt the hands. Remember how bad the controls in Rise of the Robots were? Well, they managed to make it even worse here. It works in sort of the same way. Keep a button pressed and hit the direction for that move. The hit detection is just all kinds of wrong though. I find it impossible to consistently be good at this game. It's just so unresponsive and the computer often miles away at you like it's nothing. Not fun. There's also a game where you have to throw lenses at a statue to make it go away. I kid you not. These statues are apparently already sliced in 3 and can now be taken down piece by piece by throwing lenses at them. While doing this, you will need to evade the lenses the other guy throws at you. Now, in the temple this might make some kind of sense in some weird training form. But when outside, when someone challenges you to a fight with a lens, what's your first thought?
The point of my lance is sharp enough, I think, to tear and pierce your chest. Let's see if I'm right.
Yeah, I'll show that statue of yours who's boss. Just don't hit me while I take it down. Jeez. It also doesn't help that this game moves really, really slow. The final game I want to talk about is another great one, which is sure to offer you countless hours of fun. Or, well, fun if you're into frustrations much. Match the Chinese symbol with the right English term. I'm not even going to explain how ridiculous this is for a game. And don't think they only have a few words either. No, they went all out for this one. And you have to guess 4 right in a row to get your 10 points. Took me forever to get this one done. Now there are some more games in there, but they're all slow, tedious and just plain annoying. What makes it even worse is that you'll need to play them a lot if you want to win. You start the game with 50 points in each discipline, but you'll need a certain amount in each and have them balanced out to actually win the game. Once you think you have enough, you can go to the Shaolin temple and be judged. They either say you suck, or they say you've improved somewhat and may pass, but you still suck.
You have not learned to control your strength. You have let yourself become its slave. It is a dangerous master, as you will one day see.
If you win, you see your score and an old guy gives you liri. This old guy is sort of your guide, I guess. At the start he lets you pick the difficulty of the game. The difficulty governs how many points you need to complete the game and how difficult the minigames are by altering the amount of lenses and arrows you can use, for example. Choosing the white pussy belt makes the game a lot less tedious by enabling you to travel anywhere at will, and you won't have to deal with any of the challenges either. Something I don't understand is why that old fart has the sword in the end. It got stolen by the governor and placed there, so now the old guy stole it back or something? Anyway, the sword is back and that's all nice and all, but I still need to stab people with it to still my hunger for revenge. For I have met my inner self and it desires blood for the wrong that has befallen my family. My spirit shall guide me towards a triumph over... Ah, damn it, it's over. Screw you, game. And well, that's Shaolins Road for you. I'm sure it looked like a fun idea on paper, but it's just executed so poorly. The game is just no fun to play, it's way too tedious. The game is also rather rare, so it's pretty hard to come by. only advised to go after for real collectors or people into self-mutilation and such things. It's a real shame, since Chinese history is still relatively new as a setting in games, especially back then. As always, I hope you enjoyed this review. I want to thank Tanuki KGA once again for this game. It's really awesome that you sent this one to me, man. Thanks a lot. Next time, I am hoping for better games to come my way, though. I hope you don't mind me saying this. But in all honesty, I did want this game really bad for my collection, and I am so thankful. Well, take care everyone, and until next time. See ya!